Welcome back, all you grammar gurus. In today's lesson, I will focus on linking verbs. I will explain what are linking verbs, how to use linking verbs, and why understanding linking verbs are very important. Also, I will provide a list of linking verbs, which I have divided into 3 categories or 3 types. First, we have state of being linking verbs. Then we have non-state of being linking verbs. And finally, we have linking verb phrases. First, we need to ask the question, what are linking verbs? Well, linking verbs link the subject of the sentence to a noun, pronoun, or adjective in the predicate, from which we get the terms predicate nominatives, referring to the noun or pronoun, or predicate adjectives, referring to the adjectives, of course. I will further explain this in a moment. We must realize, though, that linking verbs do not express action. Linking verbs do not express action, and they do not help the main verb. They are not helping verbs. Linking verbs rename, identify, or describe the subject of the sentence. That's the role of a linking verb, to rename, identify, or describe the subject of the sentence. The most common linking verb is the state of being verb to be, which includes is, are, was, were, being, or been. Let's look at some examples so that we can understand the importance of linking verbs. Candace is pretty. In this sentence, Candace is the subject. Is the linking verb, and pretty is an adjective because it describes Candace. It tells us that Candace is pretty. When a sentence like this is formed with an adjective in the predicate, we classify or designate pretty as a predicate adjective. Let's look at another example. David is the coach of the football team. In this sentence, David is the subject. Is the linking verb, and coach is a noun. And it identifies David as the coach of the football team. Or we could say it renames David. The coach is David. David is the coach. When a sentence like this is formed with a noun in the predicate, we classify or we designate coach as a predicate nominative. You can check out this video for a deeper look at predicate adjectives and predicate nominatives. But remember this, predicate nominatives are either a noun or pronoun, whereas predicate adjectives are simply adjectives. Let's now look at non-state of being linking verbs. Some common non-state of being linking verbs are become, became, seem, appear, and smell. Let's look at an example. James became a doctor. In this sentence, James is the subject. Became is the linking verb, and doctor is a noun. You can easily discover if the non-state of being linking verb is actually a linking verb by substituting became with the linking verb to be is. James is a doctor. If that makes sense, then it is a linking verb. And in this sentence, it makes sense. So became is a linking verb. Let's look at another example. Rachel smells the flower. Rachel smells nice. In which sentence is smells a linking verb? Well, let's substitute smells with the linking verb to be is in the first sentence. Rachel is the flower. It doesn't make sense, so smells is not a linking verb. It is an action verb in this sentence. Let's now substitute smells with the linking verb to be is in the second sentence. Rachel is nice. It makes sense. So smells is a linking verb in the second sentence. You can check out this video for more information about action verbs and state of being verbs. Let's now look at linking verb phrases like can be or might be. This project can be challenging. In this sentence, project is the subject. Can be is the linking verb phrase. And challenging is an adjective because it describes the project. It's a challenging project. Also, you can substitute can be with the linking verb to be is, and it makes sense. The project is challenging. Let's look at one more example. You might be the one I'm looking for. In this sentence, you is the subject. Might be is the linking verb phrase, and one is an indefinite pronoun. Also, you could substitute might be with the linking verb to be are, and it makes sense. You are the one I'm looking for. Let me summarize the three types of linking verbs again. The first type is state of being linking verbs, which include is, am, are, was, were, be, been, and being. The second type is non-state of being linking verbs, which include appear, become, feel, look, seem, sound, taste, grow, remain, smell, stay, and prove. The third type is linking verb phrases, which include can be, could be, has been, had been, have been, may be, might be, and might have been. Well, there you have it, a list of linking verbs and how they function in sentences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more grammar tips and hit that bell so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.